So we just moved into a new house. We had to move to a place that was not doing lockdowns because I couldn't handle it anymore. So we moved to the beautiful state of Utah, and we just moved into our house, and I'm pressed up against the glass, and the state park is right here. It's a beautiful view. If you can see, it's all the beautiful red rocks, and the pool is right there. So I'm pretty excited about my new videos, and I'm excited because it's made me feel so connected to God, and it's made me feel so connected to the universe, because I'm staring off at, I don't know how many thousands of miles of red rock into the state park and ultimately into the abyss, I guess. And it's so amazing when you see all of these precision cuts in these rocks. It almost looks like a laser did it. And it makes me think about the intelligence of the universe, and how if you can align with the universe, if you can align with God, if you can align with these same principles that are creating this beauty and this perfection and this abundance and this magnificence, then your life can follow the same trajectory. Magnificence in your finances, magnificence in your relationships, magnificence in your overall life, in the home you live, in the way you carry yourself. And we're going to be discussing how to align with the universe in this video so that you can manifest your desires in your life. And I'm going to be sharing my own principles that has given me the opportunity to live in this beautiful home and be in this life that I feel so grateful for God and for the beauties that the universe can deliver to your life, and the things that can manifest in your life, the miracles, dare I say, that can come into your life from following these principles. So my name's Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. So do make sure you hit the like button right there, or right there on this side. If you dig the view, let me know in the comments right there down below. Make sure you hit the subscribe and bell notification, and let's dive right into this. So I thought I would just go outside for the first principle, and the first one is mantras. And it's just like, that thing makes me feel like a mantra. Like, how is it just such beautiful? Like, you think about it, and this power that's created all this magnificence is always available to us. And a lot of times what happens is our own thought patterns actually obstruct it from coming into our life. And a mantra is really, quite simply, an intentionally directed thought that calls upon the powers of the universe. And so I want to share with you a mantra that has been really powerful for me, that you can use as well for finances or relationships or success. Now, you can use this mantra and you can create new ones of your own, but this one is my personal favorite. I am one with the miracle working presence of the universe. Its perfection guides my life in every way. So I like the phrase, I am one with the miracle working presence of the universe. And then I'll often fill in what it is that I want. So it might be like, I am one with the miracle working presence of the universe. Its financial abundance blesses my life in avalanches of success. Or it might be, I am one with the miracle working presence of the universe. Its perfect health re-energizes, invigorates, and heals every cell of my body in perfect health. So I'll fill in what I want in the second sentence, but the first one that I always use is, I'm one with the miracle working presence of the universe. You are one with it. And when you become aware of it, then you start to see it manifest in your life, because the outer world is just a mirror of your inner consciousness. So when you become aware that you are one with the miracle working presence and that there is one, you start to see it create miracles in your life every day. So comment down below, I am one with the miracle working presence of the universe. I am one with the miracle working presence of the universe. Number 2 is not being afraid. It doesn't mean that you aren't afraid of things. What I'm saying is you're not afraid to truly embrace and claim your desires. Like, there's a lot of people that wish they had certain things in their life. They wish they had a beautiful home. They wish they made the kind of impact in the world that they wanted. They wish they could have an amazing romantic relationship, but it never works out. And what happens is after a while, we think about the things that we want and it doesn't happen the way that we want, so we start to diminish ourselves. It really has nothing to do with you though, because you are one with the miracle working presence of the universe. So it's not like, well, am I capable of having my dream life? Like, am I capable of being fabulously successful or having great health or having great romantic relationships? It really has nothing to do with you because you aren't the one doing it. It's not an arrogant or egotistical thing because it doesn't have anything to do with you to begin with, because every cell of your body is vibrating in perfect harmony with the well-being, with the abundance, with the success of the universe, that you are one with God. Therefore, the possibility of your desire doesn't have anything to do with your own worthiness or inadequacy, because it's a natural, your desires and your dream life is the natural unfolding of you being a divine being. So for me to say, like, I'm going to drop out of college and I want to become an international author and live in my dream home and all these types of things, it doesn't have anything to do with, well, am I good enough? Well, I'm smart enough. It has to do with me letting go of my own control from my own ego and inviting the miracle working presence of the universe in, because to God, all things are possible. And to the universe, it's infinite in nature. There is no big or small. There is no, well, I want this, but that's too big. I don't know if the universe can provide. Just think about the fact that the universe created all of this perfection, all of this perfect universe in all of its totality. It's just that sometimes we get in the way of it. So I want you to say this: I'm good enough for everything I want because I'm a divine being. I am good enough for everything I want because I'm a divine being. Comment that down below. I'm good enough for everything I want because I'm a divine being. And this isn't just filling you with a bunch of steam or smoke. Michelangelo said it best. He said the greatest tragedy in life isn't aiming too high and not reaching it. It's aiming too low and reaching it. Remember, you are good enough because you are a divine being. The next thing is to be able to forgive yourself. It's amazing how many of us spend our whole lives totally encapsulated, engulfed in guilt and shame about maybe something you did bad on. Maybe it was in school you did bad. Maybe it was just a poor decision, a dumb decision that you made when you were younger, or when you just didn't have the same knowledge that you had. Maybe it was last year, or maybe it was 15 years ago. So many of us spend our whole lives literally carrying around emotional guilt and shame. We're afraid of what other people might think of us. We lower our own self-esteem and our self-worth and our own possibilities of our future based off of guilt and shame. We're afraid of receiving money. We're afraid of receiving gifts. We don't feel comfortable receiving anything, whether it's praise or acknowledgement or accomplishments or success. We feel afraid that now God hates us or the universe hates us. And this guilt and shame stops us. The truth is that the universe, that God, is totally unconditional and unlimited in nature. The whole purpose of life is simply to learn and to raise our level of awareness. So the way that happens oftentimes, especially in the past, is by making quote unquote mistakes. They're really not mistakes, but we'll call them that. But it's all for the course of us growing in our understanding and our own self-realization and our connection to God. And so it all serves a divine, grander purpose. So you have to let go. You have to forgive yourself. You have to trust that everything has happened for a reason. You have to be able to take a deep breath, go like this, and say, everything is okay. I love myself. I forgive myself. Everything is okay. I love myself. I forgive myself. Trust me, God has already forgiven you. The universe has already forgiven you. You don't have a bunch of bad karma written with your name written on it that's gonna come knock you on your butt every day for the next 10 years. Say it. Everything is okay. I love myself. I forgive myself. So think about those things. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, let go of them, and repeat these phrases. Everything is okay. I love myself. I forgive myself. You can comment that down below. I love myself. I forgive myself. And last but not least, clearly define what it is that you want. Now that you're inspired, go grab a journal, go grab a pen, and write out what it is that you want out of your life. And then let it go and let God step in to orchestrate the amazing events. When a door opens, go do the work, go show up, go work hard, go talk to that person, raise your hand, make that video, make that song, go develop that idea, close that sale, make the phone call when the opportunity shows up. But first, write it down. There's a power in writing your big desires down on paper, because when you do, you clearly form them. It's you saying, this is possible, I believe in this, I really do want this thing. And when you do that, you pull the possibility from the ether, from the quantum field. You summon the forces of the universe. You summon the forces of God on your behalf. And amazing things happen that you can only really know once you take this first step and write it down. So I invite you to go grab a journal and a pen.